So this is it. This is the ultimate occasion, the biggest game. It is time to get that steely focus in the eyes. Things have bubbled up really nicely here. Now, for one of these... Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here. Hard-earning focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming.
Well, this is it.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Proves too strong. Yehi.
Foden.
He can get that clear. And a play for a throw. That has found him in acres of space. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rafinha! Rafinha! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Brazil, I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior, nicely intercepted. Colwell forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos. João Pedro. Spread out to the left. On time, excellent interception. Can he spark a counter here? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's an imaginative pass. Tries to get it clear. Kane. That has been cut short. Foden chips it through, calmly anticipates. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Thinks one through, and it's hoisted clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Old Saka. Brilliantly cut out. Alisson sends that a long way. Alexandro. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's being urged. Tries a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Saka. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, they could break here. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Bruno Guimaraes. So what can they make of this? Over to the left. Vinicius Junior. That's tidy. Vinicius Junior laid out to the left flank. Aimed in towards the centre. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. Alexandro cuts out the pass. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. And it's Alexandro. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Saka. James. Colwill. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now the breakaway. And it's been played through. And he's straight offside. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Rafinha. Saka. Colwill. Yehi. Rice. Yehi, gently done. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. England playing high up the pitch here, very much taking a front foot approach. Rafinha. Brazil, it's been a pretty high octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Foden wins the duel this time. Rice. Now it's Eze. And he welcomes it in. That has been knocked clear. And it's Hall.
England, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain.
And the shots! Goal, England! This could be big. This could be massive. England, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Marquinhos looks to the other side. Saka. James, shifted upfield. Eze. Marquinhos gets it away. Rafinha. Aim forwards. James makes the interception. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Now shapes to shoot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
England, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's played forward. Foden gently done. Oh, played right into his path. Gehi cuts it out. Colwill. Bellingham. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Cleared away. Tries to get it clear. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Delicate chip through. Saka getting this one clear. Colwill forwards and with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Lobbed in behind. Saka. James pings it across. Marquinhos can get it clear. And it's Hall. Alexandro. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nice control. Out to the right. Back into the middle. And here's Saka. Saka's delivery. Marquinhos clears it away. Casemiro. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's João Pedro.
Foden. Rice.
Eze. Now it's Kane. Chooses to go back. Out for a throw. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that has been cleared. Eze. Casemiro aimed forwards.
Vinicius Junior.
Now it's João Pedro. Clipped into space. Now that's well seen too. James. Gehi, gently done. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Colwell. And it's played forward. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly didn't.
Kane is the guilty party there. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Hall. Gehi. Hall. Gehi. Moved on forwards. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Great ball if he can he finish! Same again, same outcome.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Forwards and with intent, and that could set him on his way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha, well, we expected better, and so did he. Saka. Rice. Oh, can he get onto this? Alexandro gets across to intercept that. Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred. Gehi gets it clear. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's heaved it away. Saka. Eze could move up a gear here. Foden. Eze. And he cuts out the supply. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rafinha. That's an imaginative pass. Hall tries to clear. Saka shifted upfield. And it's Kane. Hall, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, Red, nice interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Eze, and he's found a way past. Saka tries to get it clear. Vinicius Junior. And they can counter here. He is through here. Now it's Pedro. Chance for a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in the final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Gehi goes forward. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes, aim forwards. Picks it up out wide. Gehi can get it clear. Hall. Now it's Rice. Now it's Rice. Hall. And it's played in. Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. Rice, probing pass. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. Kane. And it's Hall. Bruno Guimaraes gets rid without sophistication. Foden. Time to deliver. Oh, nice touch. That has been knocked clear. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. And they've got rid. Bellingham. Eze, cracking ball. Here come Brazil on the counter. Pedro, it's been slipped through. He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Moved on forwards. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ambitious ball here. James. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Rafinha spread out to the left. They get a throw in. Alexandro gently done. Rafinha tries to dink it through. Hall tries to clear. Tries to cross. Colwell with the clearance. Done delicately. Pickford claims comfortably. Saka. Chance! Driving forward. Alexandro. Gabriel. And it's played forward. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. Gabriel. Rafinha. Oh, it's come loose. So who's he picking out? Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That has been cut short. Rafinha. Now that's well seen too. James. And the counter is on. Kane.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Eze. Saka. Played out to the right. Saka. Oh! Really well taken goal. Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Keeper's got good distance on that. Marquinhos makes the interception. Brazil are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. James. Now here's the delivery. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Colwell. Bellingham. Colwell forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior looking for a runner. He's got plenty of space out wide here. A chance to play it in. Saka calmly anticipates. Rafinha.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rice, and it's lofted through here. Now it's come to nothing. Eze is fouled. Going for goal! And it's been taken short. Oh, that's nice. It's James. Up he goes! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Played towards the other side. That is very well defended. Vinicius Junior, and here's the chance to counter. Pickford gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. João Pedro, aim forwards. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Real chance! There's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Kane. Cross in, looks like a good one. That is a brilliant interception. He's had a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Eze, Kane, Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Short changes him with that pass.
Eze really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Caresses it through. What a throw in. James. Gehi, gently done. Rice wins the duel this time. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Eze. Oh, well measured. Oh, this is a... It's Kane! Foden. Oh, that is asking for trouble. England claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards. Now it's João Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice. Brazil have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he cuts out the supply. Foden. Delivered across. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Colwell. Bellingham shifted upfield. And here's Eze. Looking here to chip it through. It's really well cleared. Foden. Oh, that was no routine save.
Eze clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Vinicius Junior. That's a cute ball. That pass just didn't quite work. There's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So, that first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Oh, first half that expectations are made of, and the final that is ebbing and flowing with 2 teams that are willing to throw everything they've got at this. It's a treat for me.
Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. And it's James. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Marquinhos. Can he latch on to this? Colwell with the clearance. That is good strength. Saka. Saka gently done. Foden. And here's Kane. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rafinha. Looking to break at pace. He can run onto that. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Guimaraes. Hall. Rice. Hall. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Marquinhos, aim forwards. Deftly away. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior, over to the left, hit into the middle. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Gabriel. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Rafinha. Some good work on the right flank here. Hall. Foden. Rice. Foden. Hall. Rice. Out to the right. And here's Kane. Succumbs to the pressure. Do have a chance to counter here. And it's Eze. Rafinha. Alexandro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Colwell gets it away. Foden. Chance here to counter. He's through here. Casemiro cuts it out. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Pinged towards the front line. Rafinha. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. And the keeper has it. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Casemiro. Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro. There's the shot! Straight at the keeper.
João Pedro simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Saka played out towards the right wing. James. In by James. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Eze. Now it's Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Schwab. Goes to finish! been knocked clear. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Herring after the ball here. That's really well manoeuvred. Goes for a shot! Vinicius Junior forwards and with intent. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Decent chance! Oh, good save. He's read that very well. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Physical challenge. Bruno Guimaraes. Aim forwards. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Great defending, strong and determined.
Saka really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kane. It's a quick ball upfield. James. And it's Eze. And here's Kane. Saka, that's a delicate pass. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Rice gets across to intercept that. Oh, Red, nice interception. And back to the keeper they go. Colwell gets over and intercepts. Moved on forward, takes a shot! Hall getting this one clear. Lovely bit of skill. Bellingham clears it away. Kane. Can he spark a counter here? Into the channel. James cross, and he shoots! Goal! England! And again they hit the front. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
It's a really, really good goal, and not just the way he finished it. He had to read the whole situation as it developed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, nicely intercepted. It's run loose here. James, played over towards the opposite flank. Rice. Colwell. Eze. Kane looks to get on the end of this. Rafinha. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He'll try to keep this alive. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Paul has got himself a free kick. Paul picks it up now. Paul. And here's Saka. Crosses it in here. Danger averted for now. England have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. And it's Livramento. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's played forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Kane. And here's Eze. And here's Kane. Backward it goes. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Rice. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Great work on the overlap. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Gabriel aim forwards. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Gehi. Casemiro has been caught there, it's a foul. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. That is a little undercooked. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance here to counter. Saka. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's James. Gabriel cuts out the pass, moved on forwards, and he thumps it clear. João Pedro, and he welcomes it in, and he's there to get it away. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers. He's got away. Oh, they could be caught out here. Crossed it again. And that has been cleared. And it's Rice. Saka. And the counter is on. Now then. Danilo.
Really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Brazil making consecutive changes here. Neymar. Could be danger here. Bellingham, gently done. And they can counter here. Now it's Saka. Oh, great play! And the shot!
Livramento made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
The changes then in quick succession. Spread out to the left. And that's a throw-in. Colwell. Livramento. Now it's Foden. Rice. And it's played forward. Alexandro attempts a clearance. And that's played to a promising move. Livramento, and the keeper's got it again. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper, and it's been given away. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Saka. Delivery from Walker. Big chance to get at them. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Now it's Neymar, and it's Marquinhos. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Walker is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, real chance to break. Gehi does really well there, strong defending. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Kane. Foden. Livramento. He's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Succumbs to the pressure. And the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Kane has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Rice, short. Oh, some tackle that.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That looks a good ball through. Chance, surely! That was very necessary. All the way through, so back it comes. Saka. Bruno Guimaraes with the slide tackle there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Do have a chance to counter here. And it's Marquinhos. And here's Rafinha. Tries to get it clear.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. that could well have been it.
Foden, delicate ball, and it needs to be.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's picked out the run.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. Neymar. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Alexandro delivers. Cleared away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Eze. Over to the left. Livramento. He is through here. He whips it across.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Long time, excellent interception. Rafinha looking understandably energised after his goal.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Walker with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Kane with a definite foul there. Alisson sends that a long way. Brazil have reclaimed it. Great ball if he can get them. It's Neymar! Goal! Brazil! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Brazil are making a change now. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Moved on forwards. Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. He's cut it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Colwell does really well to win the ball there. And it's Alexandro. Now who's going to be first to this? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's
Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And here's Solanke. Now it's Saka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So not long left in this now. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Bellingham makes the interception. Marquinhos. Marquinhos shift. Chance! Somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Bellingham getting this one clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shoots! The final 5 minutes. Bellingham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's got to be in here! Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again! That's going to go a long way.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Neymar came forwards.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cleared without complication. Livramento shifted upfield.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Savinho, oh, he's got space here. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kyle Walker.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Saka looking to run onto it. And that has been clubbed away. Pulls out once more. Now it's Saka. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's played forward.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That has been cut short. Colwill, deep into stoppage time. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Eze played with finesse. Neymar gets over and intercepts. Danilo cuts it out. Gehi wins the duel this time. Colwill. Gehi. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Throw it. A heavy challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he decides, can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Solanke actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has been cleared. England don't have many options and time is running out. That pass just didn't quite work. Danilo is onto it in a flash. Calmly anticipates. Rafinha. And now the breakaway. He's found a way through. Solanke. Neymar. And it's played forward. Colwill gets across to intercept that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Saka shifted upfield. Solanke, and he's managed to get free. And it's Walker. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rafinha played into space. Colwill cuts out the pass. All square after 90 minutes. There will be extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. The whistle goes, we're off and running. Brazil did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bellingham. Kyle Walker. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking. rich defending, but that'll do. Have it back and can go again. He can run onto that. He's well positioned here. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. Casemiro tries a measured ball, gets it away. Now it's Solanke. Bellingham, that's a little off target. Neymar, delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's good run, that. Great timing. Colwell. Bellingham. Gehi forwards and with intent. Solanke. Now it's Eze. Nice physical challenge. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone for the shots. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Relief, it just needed better contact.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Gabriel, gently done. And he cuts out the supply. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's more... Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Aim forwards. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's a good ball. Referee tries a shot! Livramento gets rid without sophistication. Now that's well seen too. Looking to break at pace. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's shifting through the gears here. He came in hard, very hard. Well read, nice interception. Colwell. Moved on forwards. Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Solanke. Saka. And he's picked out the run. He's in, surely! Danilo shifted upfield. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. Gabriel. And it's Marquinhos.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's played forward. Gabriel gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. Searching pass he's played there. Keeper's got good distance on that. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's made its way to him. And he'll shoot here! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So we have a double substitution going on here. Neymar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham aimed forwards. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Livramento. He's through here. Now it's João Pedro. It's a good-looking delivery. And claimed it back swiftly. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. Chooses to deal with it himself. And here's Savinho, played into space out wide. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Solanke, and that has been cleared, and reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Rice, Foden, can he finish? Yes, he's done it, and that has raised the roof.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
England go into the lead. Gabriel, gently done. And here's Solanke. Rice. Danilo makes the interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Foden. Livramento. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Marquinhos. Gehi gets across to intercept that. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Walker. Solanke shoots! And here's Foden. Now it's shooting chance! Tackle. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Real shot and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
A lovely, neat pass. Calmly anticipates. Kyle Walker. It's a good run down the right. Neymar demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's found a way through. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Marquinhos, that's a clever-looking ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Half-time, extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And we're up and running. So time for a bit of smash and grab. Walker. Bowen. Walker. He's having a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. England have reclaimed it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
And here's Bowen. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, easy pickings there. Kyle Walker. Colwill. Gehi. Rice. Palmer. Oh, good spread. Foden. Oh, good take in a good area. Decent chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter.
And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. clearly not happy with that. Bowen. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played into the middle. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, played right into his path. That's going to go a long way. And he's managed to gift it back. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Solanke. Best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Danilo aimed forwards. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rice. Solanke. Alisson sends that a long way. And here's Solanke.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Clipped into space, takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
England, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has been cut short. Bellingham. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Moved on forwards. Gehi getting this one clear. But it wasn't his best.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Gabriel forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. And here's Solanke. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham tries to dink it through. It's come to nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. Not the most accurate pass. Bowen gently done. Caresses it through. Gabriel shifted upfield. Livramento. So what can they make of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Is onto it in a flash. Colwell cuts it out. Yehi. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Colwell. Bellingham forwards and with intent. And it's Bowen. Kyle Walker. And he shoots! It's a loose ball.
England really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Foden. Can he latch on to this? It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Walker. Tries to get it clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Cleared without complication. It's gone out for a throw-in. Colwell. Palmer. And he welcomes it in. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
England can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Colwell. Neymar pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Casemiro moved on forwards. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Palmer. Livramento. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's João Pedro. That's been slipped through. Now it's Solanke. And Solanke! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level. Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Played out to the right. And it's Bowen. And here's Solanke. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
England nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now that's well seen too. Could move up a gear here. And it's been played through. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. Palmer. Good ball, good take. Walker. Oh, it's come loose. Casemiro aimed forwards. Rafinha. That looks a cracking ball. Rice makes the interception. Oh, that is a good ball. Shapes to shoot! Chance! Danger averted for now. The final whistle and the end. It was good while it lasted, but it all came crashing down at the last. Well, these are the moments seared forever painfully on the memory of fans.